Happy Halloween. So tis the season to embrace the spiritual undercurrents of the Sun in Scorpio energy. You know, it's not a mere coincidence that holidays like Halloween or Old Souls Day, Day of the Dead, are all celebrated under this energy. It's about death and rebirth. It's about tapping into the mystic within you, diving deep to pursue our passions and transform. Now, right now, we're riding that wave, right, of the lunar eclipse from this past weekend and its intense energy that is inviting us to move forward. Our thinking right now is very decisive. Our actions can be bold and brave, while our words can be bold and brave as well. But we need to choose our battles wisely. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the cosmic energies. Together we can gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, and move forward today and every day. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thanks for being here, and thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. Welcome to your daily focus for October the 31st, 2023. Now, I wasn't here yesterday. That was the final day of a week of 12-hour days and using my voice, obviously, quite extensively. My feet are, right now, they're on strike, and the rest of my body is actually supporting my feet in the decision to rest and recuperate. So you'll have to, never mind the scratches. I know some of you are waiting for your readings, and I apologized in a prior video a day or two ago, maybe even the lunar eclipse video, to just give me this week to complete. I had that 5-day hiccup in there where I wasn't able to put my focus into those readings, which was when they were due. So please have a patience with me and a slight forgiveness. I can't tell you what I was doing, but I can tell you that I had an opportunity to meet some fabulous people, to step into some fabulous energy, to see people that sometimes don't get seen, and to acknowledge it with them. And it was a wonderful, great, adrenaline pumping experience, obviously by my voice. So anyways, enough about me. Thank you. Sorry for my absence, but now the dust is settled, and I can get back to being here for you. And let's start off with the numerology. Today we have the energy of the 31. I do have, I have a cup here with some. This is the espresso cup I'm using right now, just to be here for the reading, because really once it was all over, my body just went, okay, we're done. We're pulling the plug on you. You need to rest. You need to recuperate. And so I'm listening. So here we are. Okay, 31 energy. 31 energy. The 31 energy is about it kind of gives you that determination and that passion to really step into your dreams. But it's also an energy that calls upon what other people bring to the table, and to acknowledge that, and to understand how to weave in maybe the knowledge, the talents, the abilities of the people that already surround you, to grow the success of the fulfillment of your passions, the fulfillment of your dreams. Now, 3 + 1 is a 4 energy. Getting your ducks in a row. Remember, it's all about strategy right now, and sticking to the strategy and the plan. Developing the strategy and the plan. Overcoming the obstacles that stand in the way of walking out, or rolling out, I should say, the development of your plan going forward, the steps you need to take. The 4 energy says, do you have your ducks in a row? Are you centered? Is there a balance in your step? Is there a practicality? Could also be about home and family, and growing that aspect of the safety and the nurturing. Is there nurturing in your life? Are you giving it? Are you receiving it? Because both are very important factors of a healthy everyday lifestyle. Now, if we look at the numerology of the day, it'd be a 1 plus a 4 plus a 7, which gives us that 12 energy. The 12 energy is about pulling it back a little bit, thinking it through, understanding the different possibilities that could emerge from those steps forward, what obstacles we may face, what fears or anxieties we need to overcome. And it will give us, if we give it the time and the presence and the patience to expose itself, will give us a very practical and sensible plan to make the impossible possible in our lives. 1 plus 2 is a 3 energy, and that is all about our voice, our thoughts, our transformation, and utilizing those things and working them together. Okay, today the sun obviously is in Scorpio. Okay, I had the espresso, now I'll have a sip of water. Another night's sleep and I'll be A-okay. I'll be 101%. Okay, sun in Scorpio, moon in Taurus until maybe just before lunchtime. Okay, Eastern Standard Time. It's around 11 a.m., noon, somewhere in there. And then it'll move into Gemini. We're in the energy of the full moon lunar eclipse that we experienced this past weekend. And when we look at the astrology, we need to look at the whole picture to understand the energy at a deeper level. So the recent lunar eclipse complements or works with it, or blends with maybe the energy of the recent solar eclipse. And together it becomes this underlying energy until the next eclipse season of March 2024. My voice is starting to join my feet in the protest. So even though this energy kind of fades from being the topic of discussion, it's still present to a lesser degree at all times. So we need to really tap into the energy of. And so I will post at the end the solar eclipse link for you and the lunar eclipse link. And take that, make notes about that. Write in a journal about those things. Maybe just leave those, take 5 highlights or 5 takeaways from each of the videos. Okay, and how it reflected with you. And just go down to the dollar store, get a notebook, okay? Splurge on yourself, buy a new pen too. And that book and that pen go together. And every day, write about one of those 5 aspirations that you put in place under the lunar eclipse or the solar eclipse. And do that, give it 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes a day. When you're waking up in the morning, when you're going to bed at night, you got a break from work for 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Just give it 5 minutes attention every single day. And watch how the magic appears as you walk into the next eclipse season. Anyways, okay. So, now, also at the solar eclipse, we had almost all of our personal planets, right? The sun and moon are considered planets when we're talking astrology. So we had the sun, the moon, we had Mars and Mercury all talking together, right? And that's 4 of our 5 personal planets. The 5th one is Venus. So Venus is talking today. And Venus is going to hook up with Uranus. Okay, now this kind of energy will allow us to keep an open mind for your self-expression, or we may become more innovative. We may want to experiment, try something new. Perhaps we're inviting in something exciting, unusual, unique. We definitely are bolder under this energy in our words and our actions, in who we are. We're bolder, we're more confident, we're stronger, and we are looking for the new and unique things to invite into our reality. Now, as the week rolls out, we will have challenges rolling out with each day. So today we have that feel-good energy to explore a new part of the world. So today, embrace that energy and go out and experience something that you've always wanted to experience, or maybe you just found out about it today. Okay, let's turn to the cards to look at that. And the 9 of Pentacles staring up at me because I put the deck that way. We will shuffle it to find out our card, but the Nine of Pentacles is one of those cards that says, yes, the veil between the spirit world and us, very thin. This is a time to talk to God, our angels, our guides, the universe, source, higher self. To discuss what we want to do, how we're going about it, ask for guidance, support, love, a straight path. Our communication is very strong. So if you're having those thoughts, chances are those thoughts are coming from a higher source. And pay attention. Write them down in your new notebook. Okay, let's cut the cards. And we have, look at this, Page of Cups. Page of Cups is all about dreaming it big. Okay, dreaming the impossible, dreaming almost fairy tale like, because we have a very strong energy to take that fairy tale and make it into a practical set of steps, a practical strategy to move forward. You know, I always say, you know, if you want for a lawn ornament a unicorn dancing over a rainbow and there's, you know, magical powder and dust and fairy dust flying everywhere, then do it. Because once you start thinking about it in today's world, you could probably, if you had enough money in your pocket, create something like that. Now, I don't think many people would really want that in their front yard, but, you know, think of, I mean, we have Uranus today talking with Venus. We can fall in love with some fantasies. And don't dismiss those fantasies, is what this card is saying. This one is saying, yeah, look at those fantasies, write them down. Even if they're preposterous in your mind right now. You think it's totally unachievable, undoable, will never happen in a million years. Let me tell you, my experience this past week, I never would have imagined in a million years. But what a magical, adrenaline-inducing, loving, family-oriented experience I got to have for a week straight. And yes, my body's paying the price, but I wouldn't have missed one heartbeat of any moment. So don't limit yourself today. Don't start to mold your dreams into, well, this probably can't happen and that won't ever happen. You know, you want to start a business, and so you're thinking, you know, you've got so many franchises, you're in 18 countries in 10 years, okay? So you're starting the business from scratch today. You got $0 in your pocket, okay? You got 0 people that you know that have any money to even invest in such a ludicrous idea. You've got an idea for some kind of food chain. You want to start it, but in 10 years you want to be in 18 countries, franchised out there, and you know you got your wheelbarrow full of money that you're wheeling back and forth on your property to the vault every day. Do not dismiss that. Do not say, well, maybe in 5 years I can really get it going, you know, and I can incorporate this, and you know, maybe 10 years down the road, maybe that'd be a better time to franchise because I've got a good basis and facts and figures that people want to invest in. And you know, don't minimize it, or don't say, oh, I'm just going to do this on the side and I'm just going to go and get a real job because, you know, I need that paycheck coming in. So I'm just going to minimize it and almost make it a hobby rather than something to explore and do and tap into. Even though it is a passion, I get lost in the moment. It's not that practical, so I'm going to cross it off the list. And I'm saying, please don't cross it off the list. Okay? I'm saying this is the undercurrent, is to accept those things in today. Now, our first card is the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is a card. I know a lot of tarot card readers, for some reason, read this energy as a go-forward energy, but it's a pullback energy. It's a we don't want to leap before we look energy. Okay, it's foggy, it's dark, we can't see the path clearly. We don't know what we're going into, therefore we can't prepare. We don't know what to prepare for. We need that fog to clear so we can see the horizon, to see where we're going. So we need that strategy. We need that plan. We need to take it one step at a time. We can't rush. We can't, rush the gates, so to speak. but rather pull it back until we know with a confidence that we've looked at all the things that we need to look at. We've gained all the information. We've taken in the learning experiences. We know how to get past the obstacles, the challenges, the hurdles. We know how to climb that mountain, and we're well equipped to do so. Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, there could be some heartbreak here. Absolutely. In lunar eclipse energy, we have to let go of the past. The past could be things that we've gotten attached to, people that we love, groups of people that we always, that was our comfort zone. And so there's a lot of emotion that happens when we have to take that step forward. And so this is where we're starting to make some changes, or maybe it's our own personal tears. We haven't even had the conversations yet to get to that point, or we haven't started the actions yet to move away from. But this is also a sign that we need to look at great healing. Like my body is telling me to heal today. In some way, we all need healing. Maybe it's physical, like me today, or maybe it's a mental, maybe it's a heart. Maybe your heart is scarred in some way, and you need time to rejuvenate yourself. You need time to sit back and say, I'm good. In fact, I'm more than good. I'm great. I'm loving, I'm worthy, I'm deserving, and I know that now. And wash away the negativity of the past. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles kind of makes us roll up our sleeves. We're not getting to work here, but we are looking on what we have done in the past. And we are patting ourselves on the back. We are saying, you know what, when I did that, I was good at that. I excelled at that. People noticed me when I did that. And it was comfortable, and it was, great in the moment. Or you're looking at something, maybe you painted, maybe you sculpted, you invented, you created in some way, maybe you're just, whatever it might be. It's how you set the table tonight. You're just like, wow. I remember you went out in the field and got some wildflowers and you put them in a vase and it was wow. But you're seeing how you can bring beauty into this world through your hands, through your mind, through your words, through your actions. And you're saying that, you're recognizing the goodness that you have and your talent and your abilities, and you're raising the bar on yourself today. You're saying, if I gave it 1% more energy, maybe 10%, but what if we only did 1% better each and every day? Just 1%. Just expect 1% better. Because really at the end of every day, all we can be is the best version of us each and every day, each and every moment. So try to just be 1% better than you were yesterday. Okay, because this is us raising the bar on ourselves. And when we do that 1%, it's not this big giant step we have to take. We can just do a little thing. We can pay it forward. We can give a compliment. We can hold the door open for somebody. Just make the attempt to be that great person that you are. And so here we are, and we're raising, this could be where you had that little hobby and now you're raising the bar on yourself and you're saying, no, it needs to be more than a hobby because you need to share it with the world. You can't keep your talents and abilities hidden under a bucket for only a few to enjoy, because every time you create something and you put it out to the world, you bring happiness to somebody or an environment for everybody. Okay. Let's go to an oracle card here. And we have a breakthrough, the 8 energy. Well, the 8 energy is abundance in the pocket. So this is about growing abundance. This could bring in financial stability, this kind of energy. Let's see what the book has to say. And of course, I will hold it up for you to look at the card while I'm reading it because the artist has just gone through such great lengths. Oh my gosh, can you, there we go. There's a light hitting it. Okay, there we go. Breakthrough. Okay, so what did you see first in that? Okay, Google it after. Say, hey Google, what does it mean spiritually if I see a flock of butterflies? What would you call a whole bunch of butterflies together? A swarm of butterflies? I don't think swarm sounds very nice. It'll come to me later. I'm too tired for just about any kind of mental thought. I'm letting them do all the work today here. Okay, feel confident that things are falling into place. Just as a seedling breaking through the surface of the earth, you too are going to experience an emergence. The efforts of your hard work will become evident and you will begin to see the difference. All of the labor... hang on a sec. Oh, you know when you get that dry throat? Oh, yeah. Okay, so sorry everybody. The efforts of your hard work will become evident and you will begin to see the difference all of that labor and time you have invested has made. Count your blessings. You are gifted with a creative touch and the ability to generate new and wonderful things. Take a moment to feel proud of yourself for all that you have accomplished. You know, you really can't make that up, right? So take a moment to feel proud of yourself and all the accomplishments that you have done to this point in time. And there's so much more to come. So much more that you can't even fathom. So today is about opening up to that energy. Welcoming in that kind of energy. Okay. And we'll finish the reading off, of course, with our beautiful animals. And today we have the frog. And you know, the 8 energy came out for our oracle card. The frog here is actually prosperity. Oh my gosh, I don't know what that glare is. I had that one light bulb go out, huh? It hasn't been right yet. Oh, but the card turns out a lot easier. So we have frog, prosperity. So let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. So how great is that? So let go of the past and embrace change. And we've been talking about that this whole reading. Opportunities are close at hand. And you know, you just don't know how close you are. But you'll never know how close you are if you don't keep pushing forward. So keep pushing forward. One day you're just going to go, oh my gosh, here it is. Okay? I've been here. You know, I've got gratitude. What do I have? I have like 25 to 30 gratitude videos for you. I've got 25 to 30 affirmation videos. I think they're all like within 30 seconds to maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes maybe, just to start your day perhaps, or just to give you that little pep of. So go to, you know, youtube.com/tarot with Kelly and scroll down and go to the affirmations. I mean, I think it's the gratitude ones. You could play the whole thing in a half an hour, all 25 or 30 of them. Okay, they're short, they're sweet, they're to the point, but they're things that you can, you know, meet at some vibrational level and carry with you throughout the day to give you that strength, to give you that courage, to embrace your talents and abilities, your mystic within, and go forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.